50% of our scholarship students were either born outside Quebec or born from parents coming from Korea and Japan and so on and so forth. But I mean, economically, I just want to continue on what Germain was saying. There is a bit of a new concept. I guess you know that California is in big trouble. California has some kind of, and now the states are in their strait, plus the municipalities are getting tons of asking to revise the evaluation of the homes. You know, rightly so. You know, the homes are down 50%. So if the homes are down 50%, the evaluation has to come down 50%. Therefore, the revenue to cities will come down 50% or close to it. So this is the thing that is happening right now. While the federal government is trying to stimulate on one hand, you have a de-stimulate sort of action coming to the states and to especially to municipalities. So some other experts may be better at me to conclude what could happen here, but I think a second stimulus package will have to be invented soon to offset that very sort of a bearish type of situation.
Bless you and thank you for bringing us back to,
you know, green shoots or whatever else they call them. I mean, I think the economy is in deep trouble. I think we sort of had, you know, 6 to 8 weeks because of some refund money and various other things, and I think that's largely over. I think the consumer, and it's not the U.S. consumer, it's the G10 consumer, is in a saving mode. He's in a household balance sheet rebuilding mode, and exacerbated, and you know, our system of government has for many years relied on consumerism, whether it's sales taxes or I mean, your comments on California are absolutely correct, right? And I was in LA just a few weeks ago, and you know, they all say, well, you know, there was a period late September, October last year where they could just watch the fall of sales tax revenues. You know, people were just not spending, and this is a problem that it's affecting New York and New Jersey. Certainly Illinois, and it's going to get worse. And it's a mechanism. The whole mechanism is, you know, well, we don't have the money, we've got to cut back, and you know, people hear that and say, oh, gee, I got to cut back, right? So it feeds on itself, and it's going to take a lot to reverse that. And I think you're talking about years. You know, Laura Tyson made some comments, I guess, at Singapore a couple of days about this. I don't think you're going to see another stimulus program. First of all, a lot of the money hasn't been spent, and I think that's deliberate, because I think a lot of you know, it's all a question of timing, and there's midterm elections, of course, in the fall of 10. But I think by the time, you know, January, February rolls around, I think the cries are going to become a lot louder.
Thank you.